Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, The College Process. Once again, I'm Ed from Principia Prep, and today we're going to be going over, should you consider the Parent Plus loan? But before we begin, if you are new to the channel and are looking for additional college content, please hit the subscription button down below. It will notify you when new videos do come out, as well as if you have any questions in today's video or any of the videos we have here on the channel. Very simple, leave your questions down below in the comment section. As many of you know, every Friday I come back onto the YouTube channel, review all your questions, make a video, and basically put all the answers to your questions back in video format back on the YouTube channel every Friday, so everyone has answers to all the questions. And of course, we're still running the James Russo Memorial Scholarships. If you were looking for scholarship help for your student out there, the James Russo Memorial Scholarship is our organization scholarship program where we give out money to outgoing seniors going off to college every year. If you want more information about the James Russo Memorial Scholarship, very simple, down below in the description is the link to the video. Also down below in the description is also our organization's Venmo and our buy us a coffee if you want to help support the channel, allowing us to keep making these college videos for you guys out there. And all that being said, let's jump right to today's video. Should you consider the Parent Plus loan? Now, right at the bat, most of you guys are looking at this video here, obviously because the bill came in for the college. You guys are considering which direction should we go in? Should we look to do a payment plan? Should we look to do private loans, federal loans, state loans? And some of you might be considering maybe we should take out the Parent Plus loan. So today's video, we're going to be going over the good and bad about the Parent Plus loan. Now, right at the bat, the Parent Plus loan for me, and I've been doing this once again for 25 years, helping out parents in the college process, is really a backup loan. And the reason I call the Parent Plus loan a backup is because essentially the Parent Plus loan is actually at the bottom of the list of loans to consider. If you want better ideas of what loans to consider before the Parent Plus loan, I would suggest watching this video here first, the top 5 loans available. I explained in this video here, in the description by the way, I'll have the link, which loans to look at first. Because right now, this academic year going up, the private lenders and the state lenders are actually a better option for you guys to utilize because they have better rates available for you guys. Now, that being said, let's say you're still considering the Parent Plus loan for a reason. Let's talk about the good and bad aspects of it, when I would consider taking the Parent Plus loan and when I would not consider. Right at the bat, let's talk about some of the bad aspects of the Parent Plus loan. Right at the bat, the Parent Plus loan unfortunately requires that the parent take out the loan by themselves. The student has no ownership whatsoever of this loan. So if you go forward and apply for the Parent Plus loan, which can be done at studentaid.gov, you apply there by basically going to the website, applying as his parent using the parent's FAFSA login information. If you want to apply, I also have this video here, just created just a couple days ago. This video here is a step-by-step guide to complete the Parent Plus loan, as well as all the paperwork required for the Parent Plus loan, because it requires 2 different documents to be filled out. First, you must apply the Parent Plus loan at studentloans.gov. Then you must also do what's known as a master promissory note. If you watch this video here in the description down below, I have in the link. This video here is a step-by-step guide to completing the Parent Plus loan. So now you essentially have the different videos you should be watching before really going through this video. The top 5 loans to consider, possibly loans to consider before the Parent Plus loan, as well as the Parent Plus loan guide. Let's go right into what are the bad aspects. Right at the bat, unfortunately, if you do take out the Parent Plus loan, the loan is only in the parent's name. It has nothing to do with the student whatsoever. Second, if you guys make over a certain threshold of income, typically around $100,000, the Parent Plus loan interest is not tax deductible, which is another negative. So essentially you're taking out a private loan which has no availability to help you out on the tax side. Now, in addition to those things considered that make the loan unfortunately negative, let's talk about the biggest negative, unfortunately. Right now for this academic year, 23-24, the interest rate is starting at 8.05%, which is pretty high, especially considering the private lenders are starting at 4.5%. and the state loans are starting at right around 5.5 to 5.75%. Now, on top of the 8.05% interest rate, you also have what's known as an origination fee. An origination fee means basically a fee you must pay to the lender to be able to provide you this loan. The Parent Plus loan origination fee right now is 4.23%. So it's essentially just using some math here. For every $10,000 you guys take out, you will be paying $423 in fees on top of a loan that already has an interest rate of 8.05%. Now, with those basically being unfortunately the negatives here, let's talk about the benefits here, essentially the good aspects of considering that when the Parent Plus loan would make sense for you guys, and when it would be the right move to take the Parent Plus loan out. Now, obviously right at the bat, one of the biggest benefits of taking out the Parent Plus loan as obviously a backup loan would be if you went shopping already and you guys applied for the private loans and all the loans are coming back, all the interest rates are coming back, whether it's fixed or variable, whatever the terms are, all the rates are coming back, let's say at 10% or higher, then yes, I would consider going and taking out the Parent Plus loan, because that 8%, if everyone else is offering you 10%, obviously 8% is a lot lower. Also, you might be considering, well, we don't want to take out a loan in the parent's name, what can we do? and we are getting high interest rates from everybody else, do we have to be, or do we are essentially forced into the higher rates if we want to take out the loan in the student's name and us co-sign? Not the way it works now. Thankfully nowadays, if you take out the Parent Plus loan, you can refinance this loan and put it back in the student's name, but it can only be done after the student graduates. Also, another consideration, another benefit of the Parent Plus loan is if you are denied the Parent Plus loan because the credit score is too low, what will happen is your student will be offered anywhere between $4,000 to $5,000 of additional unsubsidized direct loans to them automatically. So if your student's a freshman, they're getting $5,500, they'll be offered an additional $4,000 of unsub money, federal direct money in their name. So automatically being denied in some cases, if you just have a small amount of balance due, being denied would actually be a benefit because it'll increase the student's unsubsidized loan, allowing you guys to get that money necessary to help pay for the rest of the bill. Another consideration with the Parent Plus loan is it's one of the only loans that lets you extend the payment plans of paying back the loan once the payments start up. Now when it comes to the Parent Plus loan, like every other loan out there, you can elect to start making payments immediately once the student starts, basically paying off their principal, or you can elect to basically wait till 6 months after they graduate. It's up to you. Most families elect to wait till the student graduates, then take that 6-month grace period, and then start paying back the loan. So it essentially gives you, let's call it like a 5-year runway here to be able to basically essentially be a little bit comfortable here without having to make any payments before the school ends. That allows obviously the student to graduate, get a job, and then help for both groups, both the parents and the students, to pay back the loan. But let's just say that the school's ended, students graduated, repayment starts in 6 months, student still doesn't have a job, or maybe we don't have enough money to pay back the loan. Don't worry. The Parent Plus loan does allow you to, since it's a federal loan, to either do deferments or forbearance or hardships, basically allowing any one of these 3 categories to allow you to extend the loan up to almost 30 years. In some cases, you can spend years and years and years making very minimal payments. In some cases, just the interest. In some cases, even lower than that. So if there are any issues in the future, the Parent Plus loan does allow us to extend the loan out. As well as when it comes to the Parent Plus loan, one of the reasons I consider the Parent Plus loan in some cases before I even look at the private lenders is depending on the parent's financial situation and also their health. From this perspective, if the parents are in the process of establishing permanent disability, or if we know the parent is higher up in age, that I would consider the Parent Plus loan for 2 reasons. Number one, if you are on total disability, you don't have to make any payments. Your student loan, the Parent Plus loan, will be at some point forgiven. Also, if you have a parent up in age, let's say somewhere around 65 or so or up, then I would consider the Parent Plus loan as well, because of the fact that if you are older in age as far as a parent, and that loan is just in your name, if you were to pass away, that loan basically goes away with you as well. So the passing of the parent that has a loan in their name, specifically the Parent Plus loan, establishes that loan is then basically forgiven essentially, and then wiped away, so that student has no debt. So obviously there's many different reasons why I would consider the Parent Plus loan and I would not consider the Parent Plus loan. Right off the bat, if you're looking at just getting any loans out there, I would suggest once again utilizing this video here for the top 5 loans before you guys take out the Parent Plus loan, because it is really the backup loan. I would be looking at the private lenders first and the state lenders to see if I can get better rates. That being said, thank you for watching today's video, as well as if you have any questions in today's video or any of the videos we have here on the channel. Very simple, leave your questions down below in the comment section. As many of you know, every Friday I come back onto the YouTube channel, review all your questions, make a video, and basically put all the answers to your questions back in video format back on the YouTube channel every Friday, so everyone has answers to all the questions. And other than that, on the screen here you see my contact information. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, if you need help in the financial aid process or the admissions process, really anything college related, feel free to text me. I do sit down with parents on a one-on-one basis. And of course, text message is the fastest way to reach me. And other than that, thank you for watching today's video. Once again, my name is Ed from Principia Prep.